Good morning, everyone. I'm Katy Merriman, Artistic Director at the Des Moines Playhouse, and welcome to Fridays on 42nd Street, the Katy's Backyard Edition. We are coming at you live from the Merriman household, and not from the theater today, so change of scenery. All of our limbs have been removed. To those of you who haven't had power all week, we've been thinking of you, and I hope everyone's power has been restored and you're doing okay. So August is bumming me out a little bit. I feel like there's lots of uncertainty, like there has been since March, but it's like really starting to wear on people. And people are feeling like they can't make any plans, like you can't make a plan for school. If you're an arts organization, how are you supposed to plan for your next season? But there are some things that are happening in theater and in the arts in our community that are great and that are coming up or that have just happened, so I think we should talk about that for a few minutes, and celebrate what is going on in the theater world that's making us happy. So I think the first place you should look, in addition to the Des Moines Playhouse, is a Pyramid Theater Company. If you are bored this summer and you're like, I need something to do, or I'm wanting to make sure the arts scene thrives, you should go to pyramidtheater.org and you should learn more about them and who they are, because their whole mission is to illuminate the presence of Black artists and emerging Black voices and to support those stories and those artists. So you should give them your money, you should attend their events, you should check out their Facebook page, and some of the cool videos they've been posting. One thing I wanted to highlight that I think is really cool is they did this project with the Iowa Architectural Foundation. I made this really cool video that I had pulled up here so that I would sound like really sophisticated and prepared, and now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. So go to their Facebook page and scroll down a couple of posts, and they did this really cool virtual event called Everyone is Served, celebrating new life for the Edna Griffin building. They did this huge architectural project downtown, and Tiffany and a bunch of wonderful local artists put together this really cool video that was part of their presentation, and it's online now and you can watch it. I just strongly encourage you to watch and support that, and I know that they are working on a really big project that's coming up, so go check it out and make sure you know what is going on in our theater community. They also just recently made Theater Mania Online did this like Black theater companies that could use donations, and they made this top 10 list of Black theater companies to support. So that's really cool, and they are literally in our downtown, and you should be paying attention to them. And the Playhouse is going to do a co-production with Pyramid in 2021, and I am tickled pink about it, so check them out. Also, Iowa Stage Theater Company is working on, I know, a lot of streaming events for this fall specifically, but they have this really cool fundraising event that we should all copy off of. Just kidding. It's their cocktails and cabaret that they usually do in the spring, and they've bumped it to the fall, and it's going to be like virtual, but if you had a ticket to that, you can stop by and you can pick up like your whole like evening, the package for the evening, like your drinks and your dinner or whatever you were going to get at the fundraiser. You pick it up and then you take it back to your house, and then you tune in online and you watch the cabaret. Sorry, I live in Sherman Hill across from the hospital, so there might be like helicopters and sirens all the time. That's on September 12th, and I know they're still selling tickets to it, so that's another local theater that you can support right now by attending their virtual fundraiser on the 12th. One more theater that's doing something cool that I wanted to mention is Ankeny Community Theater has been live streaming like a virtual readers theater, and you can sign up on their Facebook page, Ankeny Community Theater, if you just search them on Facebook, and you can kind of see what they're doing next and what's coming up. So I know it's not going to the theater and sitting inside a building, but your local theaters are working really hard to still stay alive and find some programming to connect with everyone. At the Playhouse, we obviously have been doing drive-in theater all summer, and my arm's getting tired. I'm gonna go over here. We have one more weekend of The Roommate, so if you haven't seen it yet, it's a great play that Jody Jenks and Laura Sparks are in, and you probably can't get a ticket online because it's sold out, but if you show up around 6:15, I recommend parking behind the shops at Roosevelt, bringing a lawn chair, and checking in, and we can find you a lawn spot. It's very easy to do, and we've always got lawn space. So you have tonight, Saturday, and Sunday to see The Roommate, 7 o'clock. And then that wraps up our summer, Jack's here, outdoor series. You also have one more chance to see our children's theater show on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, Miss Electricity. This is the last big hurrah for us for the summer, and then we are cooking up some fall programming that we are really excited to talk about very soon. So stay tuned. Leanne says, hi, Jack. She can't figure out how to wave, but she's saying hi to Jack. Jack, Leanne says hello. Okay, so that's my speech. Those are the things that are on my mind. I can tell you, if you aren't aware of this, all of your local theaters are struggling financially, and also because, and I'm sure you can relate to this, like, we can't do what we love to do and what we're passionate about. Louis here too. So if you're looking for a place to support financially, find a local theater. I recommend the Playhouse or any of the places I've talked about recently. And be kind and be patient with us as we are trying to figure out the best way to move forward, to serve our community of artists and volunteers. And, everyone is in the same boat and struggling, and also wants the same good things for everybody. So I love you all. Say bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. See you next week for Fridays on 42nd Street. Now I have to figure out how to turn it off. Oops.